Thanks for tuning into Shaw Arts and Entertainment. I'm Curtis Anderson, alongside a man that really needs no introduction, Mr. Brent Butt. Brent, how's it going today?
Good, good. I didn't know this is arts and entertainment. My show must be entertainment because it's not art.
This is very much arts and entertainment. Of course, your show is entertaining. You're here in town promoting Tales from Dog River, the complete corner gas guide. Hold it like Vanna White, sir. Talk a little bit about this new project. What can people expect from this book?
It was a lot of behind-the-scenes action, a lot of trivia, a lot of facts people probably aren't aware of, so it's kind of fun if you're a fan of the show. You get to learn a little bit more about all the actors and what they're about, where they're from, and then it's got a full episode guide, so little facts about each of the episodes up through season 3.
Yeah. Take us back to the beginning of this show. Obviously a huge success for you, putting Saskatchewan on the map, so to speak. It had to be a lot of fun getting. Talk a little bit about the creation of this.
Of the book? Well, Michelle she put the book together. I did basically a foreword, and then she made the book. So really, it was light labor from my part. Aside from, she grilled me for 11 hours straight with a single light bulb over my head, 2 inches from my head, smacking me with a pencil every now and then.
And you must have had a busy schedule the last couple of years. How fun was it to kind of take a look back?
That's great. I love, I'm reading through the book going, wow, I didn't know that. So that shows you how thorough it is. I'm learning stuff about the other actors on the show, which I will eventually use against them.
Such as?
I don't know. That's for me to know. Information is power, my friend.
Fair enough. Talk a little bit about the show itself. Tell me about the pitch given. Here's a show about a gas station in Saskatchewan. Talk a little bit about the pitch.
Well, it's funny, I wrote the idea and then did nothing with it. And the network was interested in working with me and a couple other people, one of whom was a director that I knew. So the director said, network's interested in working with you. Do you have an idea for a show? I happen to have this one. So it was kind of a reverse scenario in that the network was already open to, saying, come on in and pitch something. So we didn't have to try and get over that first hurdle. We found ourselves sitting at the table with them pretty, invited to the table. So, but they just liked the idea right away. It seemed like a simple idea that everybody could wrap their head around. Often shows that try to be too much. They try to be too complicated. And, if you have interesting characters saying funny things in unusual situations, then it's kind of, there's your recipe right there.
How does the show translate to outside of Saskatchewan? I have friends in Alberta that love the show, and I'm surprised they get it.
Well, it's pretty universal. It's not like we're sitting around just talking about specific Saskatchewan politicians all the time or anything. We've had people from Sweden say it's exactly like the village they grew up in Sweden. The characters are pretty archetypal in a lot of ways. The situations are fairly archetypal, and then it just comes down to how it's delivered. But yeah, our number one per capita viewership is Metropolitan Toronto. So you can't have a hit show only in Saskatchewan. We don't have enough people.
Fantastic. Talk a little bit about the new season that's on TV right now.
Yeah, season 4 is airing right now, and the response has been great. The viewership is up at around 1.5 million viewers per episode, and the response we get from people has been that they're liking it. Some people say they think it's the best season ever, so that's encouraging to hear.
Fantastic. What's next for you guys?
I'm building a rocket.
Okay.
Or a time machine.
Depends.
Depends, but I'm not that good with the whole continuum thing, the whole string theory. I'm taking some time off. We're doing a book signing in Regina tomorrow, and then I'm going to take my first vacation in about 2 years. So I'm looking forward to it. That's
awesome. Well, one last time, you're in Saskatoon today, promoting Tales from Dog River. Obviously, fans of the show are going to pick this up. One last time, what are people going to get from this book that they're not going to get from the TV show?
Paper cuts.
Okay.
There's lots. There's tons of behind-the-scene information that you're never going to see just from watching the show, because the show is all about these people and creating a realistic environment. And Michelle has culled all that away and got down to the roots of it. What's in here? What's in here that people aren't going to know about?
Absolutely everything. I did more than 30 interviews with cast and crew, and this is not stuff you're going to find on the internet. It's the inside jokes, it's the real-life inspiration for episodes. It's all in there.
All right, well, thank you guys both for talking to me today. Any last words for our viewers here on Shaw Channel 10?
Go Riders. They're down by 15 right now? What's happening?
Probably. Thank you so much.
Thank you.